Hey, what's up guys? It's Luke, Black Sheep 217 on Pokemon the Trading Card Game online and at Zoom Battle Gym on Facebook. Find me on both of those places. I'd love to be your friend. I'd love to play some Pokemon with you and get to know you a little bit better. It will be awesome. I've been really getting back into this game, and in my last video I did a really full review of the Blazing Volcano theme deck. Now, if you don't have time to watch the full review that's really in detail about all the cards and trainers and all of that, this is the video for you, because this is the short review of Blazing Volcano, and in this one I'm just going to cut it right down to the nitty-gritty. I'm going to be talking about the best Pokemon in the deck and the best strategies that you can use. Alright, the very best Pokemon in this deck is Entei. Entei is a beefy Pokemon. He's got 130 HP for a basic Pokemon. He's got a Fire Fang attack that takes out 20 damage, and an Eruption attack that takes off 80. But each of those have some bonuses. Fire Fang can actually automatically burn your opponent's Pokemon. So not only does it do its 20 base damage, but it adds 20 more on the burn. And if they keep flipping tails, they'll keep receiving damage on and on. So Fire Fang, I think, is a really nice value for 2 energy. Also, Eruption does 80, but if you flip the top card of your deck over and it turns out to be an energy card, a basic energy card, you get 60 more damage. 60! And guess what? Your opponent has to flip that card over too, and if they flip over a basic energy card, or actually any energy card, not just basic, any energy card, it's 60 more. So this attack has the possibility to do 200 damage. 60, 60, and 80. That is incredible damage. Our next Pokemon is Blaziken. Blaziken is a Stage 2 Pokemon, so he is going to be harder to get out. But you're really going to want to get this Stage 2 out. He's the only Stage 2 in the entire deck. And Blaziken has this ability, Fire Starter, that he can just use by sitting on the bench. You can ride the bench and just use Fire Starter. He's better in the mid to late game when you have some fire energy that is in your discard pile, because he takes that fire energy and just puts it onto your bench Pokemon once every turn. That is amazing, because you can power up your Pokemon so much faster when you're able to use the Fire Starter ability. If you have to fight with Blaziken, he is not a chump. He only has one attack though, and it's the Fire Scream. It does 90 base damage to the active Pokemon, and then 20 to all the other Pokemon on the bench. So it can potentially do tons and tons of harm, and if they have weak Pokemon that you've softened up on the bench, he might even be able to take them out very quickly. So he is a nice Pokemon to have out there. He's 150 in terms of HP, so I'd say it's moderate for a Stage 2 Pokemon, but he has tremendous value, both on the bench and attacking. And to round out the top 3 Pokemon, I'm going to pick Heracross. Now, this was a little bit tough to come up with because there are some other Pokemon on here that are really close to Heracross in terms of value, but I think Heracross takes the cake. First of all, Heracross can hit for 20 for just 1 energy. That's his base tackle. He is a Grass-type Pokemon, which in a deck filled with fire, it's nice to have grass, because sometimes you face, let's say a water deck. You might need grass Pokemon in there to kind of help balance that out. He might be exactly what you need. But his second attack is Powerful Friends. It can do potentially 120 damage for only 2 energy. 1 grass type and 1 colorless type. So him and Blaziken together make for an outstanding combo. And he's a basic Pokemon with 120 HP, so he's a pretty buff little guy. Heracross is definitely not somebody that you want to face on the battlefield, but you want on your team to take out theirs. So those were the top 3 Pokemon in the deck. Number 1 being Entei, that's going to be your superstar. Number 2, Blaziken is awesome on the bench or in the active spot. And then Heracross. Heracross is a great value. He's a grass type, a little bit different from your other Pokemon in the deck, and he is great with Blaziken. So let's talk about some of the strategies you might want to use in this deck. Strategy number 1, you're going to want to pair up Entei and Magcargo. Magcargo, what he can do is, this Pokemon is awesome. Every turn, if you have Magcargo on your bench or active, he can look through the deck and put a card on the top at any time. So Entei, he can attack, and if you flip over an energy card, that attack does 60 more damage. You can guarantee that extra damage using Magcargo. So with Magcargo, you go searching for that basic energy, you put it at the top, and when you attack with Entei, automatic 60 more damage. What an amazing combo. That's something you're definitely want to get, you're just definitely going to want to use it. It's just so good. The second strategy I would use in combination together for this deck would be the one I talked about already with the Pokemon, and that's Blaziken and Heracross. You're going to want to use Heracross if you have Blaziken out, because Blaziken makes Heracross a complete monster. For 1 grass energy and 1 colorless energy, Heracross is going to be dealing 120 damage at a time. That's just insane. He's just going to be swiping and knocking out Pokemon left and right. It's an amazing combo. The final combo I want to talk about, and strategy that I think is really nice for this deck, is involving Houndour. Houndour is sort of a weak Pokemon. He's only got 60, hit points. His flare only does 10 damage, but Team Hunt is a really cool drawing mechanic for you. If you get Houndour like at the beginning of the game, you can use Team Hunt to sort of draw more cards, because this deck, it does okay at drawing cards, but it's nothing compared to like a Charizard deck. This deck needs help. So Houndour can actually help get you the cards you need at the beginning. The more Houndour cards you have out on your bench, the more cards you can draw. So if you have 1 in the active, and let's say you have 2 on the bench, you're drawing 3 cards. That's pretty sweet. But that card advantage is going to come into play when you have his older brother, Stage 1, Houndoom out. Houndoom, if you look at his secondary attack, he can do 50 damage as a base, but then 80 more, which ends up being 130 damage if you have more cards in your hand when he attacks. So that card advantage you're gaining the whole time can come in real handy and surprise opponents, because that attack operation move, it's just silly. 50 plus 80, that's going to knock a whole lot of Pokemon out. I've been playing this deck quite a bit since I've gotten back into Pokemon, and I've been loving it. I've been winning quite a few games with it, using the strategies and combos that I was talking about just now, and they've been working like a charm. Give this deck a try. I think it's an amazing deck. It's really well balanced. It does a really nice job of, giving you situations that you can win with. There are so many options in this deck. I don't think there are any cards that are just garbage. Everything in here has a purpose that can help you to win your match. Overall, I would give Blazing Volcano an A. It is a great deck, and it's one that you can win with. Go ahead and try it. Let me know what you think about it. If you've been playing it, tell me your experiences with it. Watch the longer video if you're interested in a little bit more detailed analysis of this deck. And of course, find me at BlackSheep217 on Pokemon Trading Card Game Online site, or on Facebook at Zoom Battle Gym. Thanks for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I will see you guys next time.